Hello, friends. Welcome to the world of prosperity and welcome to yet another episode of weekly review of Pulse of the Stock Market, where we actually review how the Sensex or the index has gone, performed in the previous week and what is expected in the coming week, right? So let's go for it. And before I share my screen, the standard disclaimer as per SEBI, the primary purpose is like this video is purely for educational purpose, and there is no reference or there is no purpose of any recommendation. So please do your own research before investing, right? So this video is purely for educational purposes, right? So please treat it like this only. And let's move on to the index. One second, let me share the trading view screen. I hope it is visible. So when we look at the Sensex, so one of the best thing which has happened last week is, Sensex for the first time has crossed 80,000, right? Which is an all-time high in the history of the Indian Sensex, right? And if you see the last 2 weeks, it has changed quite a lot. It has performed very well and touched all-time high, except the last day, which is Friday. And before that, for many weeks, it was hovering in a range bound. So currently, it appears that the there is a momentum in all the primary Sensex and Nifty, and it is on kind of full throttle at this moment. And there was minor correction on Friday, but we expect the way things are moving on, this momentum will continue. So let's see how it goes in the next week. So let's see the situation in Nifty 50. So if you see Nifty 50, again, is the same situation that it touched all-time high on Thursday, and Friday there was minor correction, primarily maybe because of few sectors. But if you see the performance of the last 2 weeks, it is broken that, the resistance of, being in a range bound since last few weeks, almost since you can say the later part of 2023, or you can say early part of, if you see since December 23 till until this space, till the election results, right? It was comparatively in a range bound, but now it has broken that range, and it is on full throttle. The last week and the previous to that week did very well. So we hope to have good time in subsequent week, right? So let's see how the mid cap index is. So if you see Nifty mid cap, the last week it was slightly consolidating, right? And we said that let's see how it goes. This was the final, you can say, resistance. If it cross this, you know, level of say around 55,800. So last week it did very well and it touched almost all-time high, right? So we are expecting good momentum in say mid cap stocks also, right? If we see the small cap index, so here also it is almost the same situation. So it has touched an all-time high. Last week it was a bit consolidating, and we said that this is the final resistance of say 18,430, and once it crossed, so last entire week the momentum was very good in the small cap index also. There is good possibility there is there might be some sector rotations, and maybe all sectors may not be doing well, but overall the index is very good, right? And you can be very selective in your selection of investments. On the other side, if we see the uh, India VX, which is the volatility index, which primarily shows how fearful is the market. So if you see the after the election results, which was on 4th, right? This was almost at peak, almost 31 point something, right? And from that point, it has drastically reduced once the government is formed. And you see last week, it has reduced drastically. So it means there is no fear in the market, and market is possibly, gaining momentum without any fear, right? So this is what the situation is as far as this week goes, and we hope similar momentum in the upcoming week, right? So that's all for, as far as the index review goes. And if you want more insight, follow me on hashtag #CSunilGupta95 and join my community for greater insights about money management and investing skills. And till my next video, hope to, see you and take care. Thank you.